Portland has been feeling the big weight of international tension.
Akua Duvall introduces us to one local tour guide to highlight how these global strains are taking a toll on small businesses.
For people looking to visit a city that is basically a big small town dressed up like a city, this is a great place to visit.
Through rain or shine, Dugan Murphy's passion for history and storytelling brings out about 2,800 guests a year to participate in his tours.
By the way, my name's Dugan. I am your tour guide. My wife helped me create a business, and that's what we offer today. The motivation really being that we can explore histories, stories of people and events that typically get overlooked in Portland.
Murphy founded Portland by the Foot in 2021. He's also the lead tour guide. But like the weather, this year's tourism season has looked extra gloomy.
But I have noticed a decline in international guests, especially Canadians. I really have only had one Canadian take this tour so far this year. Generations of Colesworthies were printing and selling books.
In a typical year, about 7% of Murphy's customers are international, but this year has dropped to just over 4%.
It's just really sad to see that rift because historically the Canadians are our friends and neighbors, and we've really messed up that relationship as a country. I'm really sad for that.
Murphy is referring to when President Donald Trump triggered backlash by imposing 25% tariffs on Canadian imports and suggesting that Canada should become the 51st U.S. state. This prompted former Prime Minister Justin Trudeau to urge Canadians to boycott U.S. travel, causing widespread tourism cancellations.
And the economic fallout is being felt. Maine officials say that heated political rhetoric has Maine on track to lose as much as 225,000 Canadian visitors this year, translating into hundreds of millions in lost spending.
The Maine Office of Tourism says that Canadians spent nearly $500 million in 2024 alone, stressing the importance of Canadian dollars.
Yeah, this is the critical months for all of our entire tourism sector, including tour guides.
President of Maine State Chamber of Commerce, Patrick Woodcock, says that 5% of Maine's total tourism is from Canada.
Sounds like a small number, but it can have a very pronounced in some specific geographic areas.
Murphy says he's lucky to have a growing business, but he can't help but think about the financial hit he is projected to take once the year wraps up. Yet despite the difficult time for his business, Murphy's background as a historian helps him have an optimistic outlook.
Being a student of history, I actually take maybe more hope than a lot of the people I talk to in Portland. And I've seen moments in U.S. history that seem to be much darker, harder to come back from than the moment we're in right now. And I'd like to think that we could bounce back from the moment we're in right now.
Akua Duvall, News Center, Maine.